this morning we're in Halifax, and before we partake in exploring all of downtown, we're here at the memorial site of the explosion that occurred in 1917.
Rub our eyes and look again, but the vision does not fade. We just got downtown Halifax, so our first stop was the Garrison. It's a brewery, and it is dog friendly. And it's dog friendly in the sense of the bartenders were extremely excited, and they're like, yeah, sure, come on in, no problem. So that put our mind at ease, and that was much more enjoyable knowing that we could just be there with our dog. We're walking around, and I am very intrigued about these light poles. I need to go find out more. Okay, we read the sign, and the one laying down is got drunk and fell down. The other one behind it is looking with concern. And the last one is not frequently associated with keeping our streets illuminated after dark, so it's art. I wonder if these are on at night. Pretty cool art. Okay, I got my answer if these things will turn on at night. This little box is open and it is empty. So, just art.
We just got to the Maritime Mid-Atlantic Museum, and right now we're going to tour. We showed up about an hour and a half before they closed, but they said that's all right because it takes about an hour and a half to do the full tour. So we're going to start up on the second floor. It's about $9 a person. That's Canadian. So not a bad price for an hour and a half of touring around.
Okay, we just finished the museum, and it is more than just the Titanic. So apparently these areas are pretty rough waters, winds, and about estimated 25,000 different shipwrecks have happened around these seas. So there's artifacts, a lot of literature about different ships. I noticed that the first floor was more of wartime ships, and then upstairs was all like shipwrecks. So it's really interesting and fascinating to learn about all of the mayhem, and especially since we stayed in a lot of the areas where the ships were sinking the most. It explains that really, really bad storm we went through one night.
We just got some food from the Salt Shack area. There's a Korean barbecue place. I know when you think Nova Scotia, you probably don't think Korean barbecue, but we are fish and chipped out. So need a little different palate for us right now. But we're rushing over to the van because we got to get back to Pete. We left him alone for a couple hours, and we usually don't do that. We're easing into it, but we're going to see how it goes when we get back. Well, we got back to the van. We devoured our food. It was really, really good. And we haven't eaten since we had a few Timbits this morning. But I'm like, I got out of the van and I was wondering what the heck was that noise. And I was looking around and I heard Shania Twain. And I realized it was coming from the cruise ship, but echoing off all of the skyscrapers here in downtown Halifax. So they're getting their Shania Twain groove on their little jumbotron. We're leaving downtown Halifax at rush hour, so it's a little concerning because it is crazy right now and the roads are pretty narrow. But our next stop is going to be Peggy Cove, and we should be there tomorrow morning. We just need to find a campsite for the night.
200 meters.